These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. I hope you are having an amazing Thursday so far. I am Raphael, known as Sifu Raphael. Thank you for joining me on New Tip Daily. Today, I want to talk to you about knowledge. Wow. I seek knowledge every day. That's why I read so many books. I mean, these are two books that I'm reading right now, and Checkmate and Why They Buy and the Bank Code. I got to tell you, I love reading, and I'm always seeking to learn something. But sometimes we don't have a choice as to the knowledge that comes our way. So I'm gonna turn it over a little bit here to some knowledge that we know, we may be privy to, but maybe we don't want to listen. Maybe we close our eyes to this knowledge. We don't see the signs until it's too late. And I'm talking about suicide. So many people are in pain. So many people take their own lives, and I got to tell you, it it hurts. It hurts deep when you know someone and you didn't see the signs. For example, I had a celebrity friend of mine who took his own life, and it was pretty devastating just because of the fact that I had seen him a few days earlier. And can I tell you, the guy was so vibrant, full of energy, life. He was there for. I saw him interact. We were at an event, and I saw him interact with so many people, and he made sure to sit next to me and is asking me and talking to me about my life, telling me things about his life. He was just full of life. So how do you see that sign? That's a difficult sign to see. So one of the things that I didn't do, and probably many of us don't do on a regular basis, is when somebody is so vibrant and happy and so forth, and say, hey, can I ask you, is there anything, you look so happy, you look so amazing, I am thrilled for you, but is there anything that's bothering you? Anything at all? And I'm here for you. Those are the key words. I am here for you. So there's no judgment. Whatever you're going through, whatever's going on, I'm here for you. It's okay. We all have demons. We all have these thoughts. So that's the knowledge that I want to talk to you about today. And then we're going to talk about applying the knowledge. So if you are privy to the knowledge, what do you do with it? What actions can you take to help someone? And I got this from Dow 365. Let me read to you a little bit, if you don't mind. There is an underbelly of terror to all of life. It is suffering. It is hurt. Deep within all of us are intense fears that have left few of us whole. My gosh. Life's terrors haunts us, attacks us, leaves ugly cuts. To buffer ourselves, we dwell on beauty. We collect things. We fall in love. We desperately try to make something lasting in our lives. We take beauty as the only worthwhile thing in this existence. but it cannot veil cursing, violence, randomness, and injustice. Only knowledge removes this fear. If we were shown the whole truth, we could not stand it. How do we stand the truth that someone may be thinking about taking their own life? How do we help them? How do we help them and let them know that we love them, that we care for them, that the world is better with them in it and not out of it, that they have a purpose. They may not know it right now. They may seem down on the dumps, but that knowledge that they were put here for a reason. They were put here to impact our lives. Maybe they have a family. And my friend who took his life had a beautiful, beautiful little girl and a beautiful wife. And to this day, nobody really knows why. He didn't leave a letter. He didn't leave anything. He just ended it. And no, there was no foul play. It was very apparent how he took his own life. So if we are privileged enough to know and to gather that knowledge that someone is considering the ultimate act, their last act, how do we help them so that it does not become their last act in this world? How do we help them realize that their purpose, their story matters? So that's knowledge that really impacts so many of us. And why do you matter? Because there's people who count on you, people who look up to you, people who revere you, people who you make a difference in, people who are looking to see you tomorrow. So don't allow today to be your last day unless it's not by your hand, but maybe it's by God's hand. My brother right now is going through a very difficult time. He had to have his bladder removed. He had to have, after that, yeah, everything went really well. Then he got complications, got an infection, had to have a full blood transfusion. He's in the hospital. He is not doing well. But my brother's a fighter. He is fighting for the right to be here with us. He is fighting for life. He is fighting to make a difference. He is fighting because he knows he matters. He's not fighting for fear because he's gone through it. And he accepted whatever would happen when he went in under the anesthesia and went into that operation that normally would take 10 hours. It actually took 4 because he was in such great shape. But he's a fighter, and I pray for him every day. And he's a beautiful soul. So, where do we find knowledge? We find knowledge by asking questions. We find knowledge by reading, by looking at videos. We can go to YouTube and get some knowledge. We can open a textbook and learn something. We can open an autobiography and learn about someone. We can learn on history. There's knowledge there, what to do, what not to do, how to move forward. There's knowledge that we haven't acquired yet. And how do we get it? By asking questions. First questions is to ourselves. How can I get smarter today? How can I, and it's not about being smart, it's about acquiring things and how can we use them? How can we use them first to help my world? Because I live in a world, you live in a world, we all live in our own world, but we share this beautiful world together. So how can I make a difference in my world and then yet make a difference in your world? So acquiring knowledge. The thing with knowledge is that you can read a book, like I read this book and I shared it with you. That's applying the knowledge. So applied knowledge is the true sense of power. When you apply knowledge, you become that much more powerful. That's it. You have to apply the knowledge that you consume. Now, some knowledge you you may not know how to use it, to understand it. Like when you find that someone is down, depressed, don't don't put it to the side. Ask questions. How can I be of help? I understand you're down. How can I help you? How can do you need me to walk with you? You need me to go somewhere with you? You need to for me to be an ear. So if somebody is going through a hard time, don't tell them that they have to get out of it. First, listen to them and then ask the question, are you okay if I try to help you? Would it be okay if I helped? Because you've given me this knowledge and I want to use this knowledge to assist you. Yeah, if you're wondering what my shirt says, I was there. Everybody was kung fu fighting. And I really saw when everybody was kung fu fighting. I've been part of many kung fu fights and have been all amazing. So knowledge, applied knowledge. Remember the Matrix? If you did see the movie when Neo gets plugged in, and all of a sudden he turns around and turns around and he goes, "I know kung fu." Yeah, that's knowledge, and applying your knowledge is critical. So use your knowledge to make an impact in the world. That's my tip for you today. Apply the knowledge, and sometimes the knowledge is ugly. Sometimes, listen, we may hear there's a war going on. There's people getting killed. There's people who are hurting themselves. There's people who are hurting other people. Those are all ugly parts of knowledge. And knowledge does not come wrapped in a beautiful package. Sometimes knowledge is painful. So, what do you do with the knowledge? How can you move forward? How can you act in a way that you can take the knowledge and make it better for you and for the world that you live in, for your community, for your family? So I encourage you, use your knowledge. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow, this young man is coming on the show, Greg Davis, and he's gonna give us some tips. This guy's brilliant. Come join me tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you then. Have an amazing and blessed day, everybody. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, in a couple of minutes, I have coaching call. Come join me there. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.